G'day, it's Shane here from Grape TV, and thank you for joining me at my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me spread McLaren Vale wine to the world. After another lovely McLaren Vale winter's day outside today, and I just thought, what can be better than a nice warming red on this relatively cold day, even though it was sunny this afternoon outside. And today I thought I'd go for what seems to be becoming a Lonely Grape TV favourite, is a Grancari Estate Reserve Shiraz. This is the 2010 version of the Shiraz, and the 2010 version is literally only been bottled less than 2 months. I was given this bottle as a tester to see, and I thought, why not share it, not just on this cold winter's evening, but also to share it with you from Lonely Grape. So, without further ado, let's get on the wanky thing. So, for those who are not familiar with Grancari Estate, it's a fully organic vineyard and winery, and on the outskirts of McLaren Vale. So it's right on the interface between where you could call McLaren Vale and what you could call suburbia. And Greta and Reno do a great job as their retirement job, looking after the 12 acres of vines they've got there, and making some wonderful Shiraz and wonderful Grenache from that vineyard. This particular bottle's been open about 10 hours. I had a feeling the 2010 Shiraz would be quite robust and needed time, so I thought time is what I should give it to make sure it opened up. And I'm getting aromas off this now, with this glass far enough away from my nose, but certainly getting plenty of aromas lifting up from the glass. I'm getting darkness here, very much dark fruits, dark characters across the board. Not a lot of spice at the moment, but I just get the feeling that this wine's still, excuse me, a little bit of bottle shock, and hasn't fully seen its best right now. We've got plums, some cedar, so we're talking French oak, not American. And I know Reno gets some new French oak every year, so something that he's calling his Reserve Shiraz, I suspect, would get a fair amount of that new French oak. Real strength, real dark, real power I'm getting on the nose. So I'm really looking forward to what I can get on the palate. That strength certainly comes through on the palate. I get some really dark fruits, dark cherries, real dark Satsuma plums, fresh not stewed, some blackberries in there as well, very dark fruits, real power, and certainly some good tannins. Getting a couple layers of tannins, so I suspect that's from the fruit itself, the pips, etc., as well as from the new French oak. This wine, I mean, 2010 was quite a good vintage, and you'd expect a good wine from it. This wine has just got power written all over it. It's going to need a bit of time in the bottle, I think, to really see its best. I'd say 4 to 5 years minimum to see it at its best, but this wine is just sensational. I'm thinking maybe something big, bold flavours. Had pizza tonight, and I must admit homemade pizza, but I really didn't go with a homemade pizza. It really needs the sort of the stewed meats, you know, something slow cooked, all those lovely flavours and the meat that just falls apart, and those really developed flavours you get from long cooked casseroles. Certainly would go well with this. Big thick juicy steak maybe, but very, very enjoyable, very enjoyable. I think when Reno decides to release this is not released wine as yet. I'm hoping he's going to take a couple of years before he does release it. This wine is just going to be an absolute beauty, and it's certainly a wine that I recommend you to look out for. If nothing else, I'm sure my website, Taste McLaren Vale, will have this wine when it comes out. It is a doozy. The alcohol, I suspect the alcohol will be high, but I don't think it'll be too high. What if my glasses? No, my glasses are here. Sorry, I've got to resort to the glasses to see what it says. Well, no, it is high, 16% alcohol. That is higher than I expected. So there is certainly plenty of fruit character to pull that off. It doesn't seem out of balance with that amount of alcohol. So the Grancari Estate Reserve Shiraz 2010 is definitely one to watch out for. Look, that's all we have time for Loan Grape TV today. Hope you enjoyed it even closely to the amount that I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Have a great week and we'll see you next time. Bye.